Good evening, welcome to the class tonight. As you've probably heard, we're going to be in shutdown again from tomorrow evening. So come Friday, I'm going to start doing my online classes more regularly again because the gym's going to be shutting. So tomorrow night will be my last class at the gym. But anyway, I'll go through the hours later on in the class of which classes I'll be teaching online. So let's get started anyway with our breathing, and then we'll get into the exercises. So we're going to have our feet, ankles, knees, hips on top of one another, hands onto your lower abs, and just start our deep breathing. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to continue this, and when you breathe out, you're feeling your tummy move in towards the spine. Now clearly I wasn't with you guys last Tuesday night. I was prepping for the colonoscopy, and today I got my results and everything's okay, so that's good. In through the nose. So thanks of you, those of you who did call them right, appreciate it. Hands a bit higher, breath in, and sighing out, keeping the shoulders dropped. We've got one more breath in. As you exhale, your arms come down. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, arms come to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then we're going to exhale and bring the arms straight down in front. Inhale, come up onto the balls of the feet, we'll stay lifted. And then exhale, take your arms to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. Then you're going to bend your knees, your arms are coming down, your heel stays lifted. So you're just pushing your knees forwards, yeah? Inhale, arms come up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then we're going to bend our knees down a bit more as your arms come down. And we'll just go again. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Exhaling out to the side. So deep breath, like you're fogging up a mirror when you exhale. And it's safe, you're in your own home, you should be able to breathe nice and deeply, not like in the gym. It's a little bit less tempting to do these deep breaths. Inhale forward. Exhaling out. Inhale, arms lift. And then come down just that fraction more. Alright, so we're going to come up, we're going to lower our heels down. We'll zip our legs up, bracing our belly in, arms come to the side. Take a breath in and then take your right foot out to the side. And again, right side. When you bring the leg in, it just touches down lightly. It's not going to be coming down with much weight. I'm pretty close to the wall, so we won't be doing what I was hoping to do. We'll do it later. Do two more, and then the same leg's going to go back to the diagonal. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. I am wearing shorts today, but this is a nice warm vest. I'll get it off soon because the heat is on. It's nice and warm. Two more. Now listen, arms up, leg goes straight back. Shoulders stay down. Just a few more, then we're going to bring our knee up in front. Two more like that though. Slowly pull the knee up. So it's slow to start, and then we are going to make it faster. Think about separating the toes of your supporting foot, yes? Keeping the belly braced. We're going to speed it up. Go fast. Go, go. Shoulders relax. Just 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4. And leg down. Arms to the side. Breath in and then left leg out. So that was all about getting your hips warmed up. Core contracted, obviously, to keep us balanced. So arms stay there, leg goes to the back diagonal, yeah? So the leg just keeps moving non-stop. Shoulders relaxed, arms are nice and taut. You want to squeeze that muscle in towards the bone. 4 more. Then the arms will go up. Alright, arms up, leg goes straight back. So we're back in shutdown again, hey? It's sort of necessary. I'm sad that it's happened, but I'm not sad that we've gone back into shutdown because the cases are just too out of control. At least we're in winter. It would be a lot worse if we were in summer like the rest of the Northern Hemisphere. And they're not coping well with shutdown. They're not doing it. They're in a bad situation. All right, listen, knee up, slow. Keep the shoulders dropped. Do 2 more. And then we're going to speed it up. So nice and fast. Let's hit it. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4. Arms are feeling a little bit sore. And take it down, but not as sore as they'd be if they were out there the whole time. So arms come down. Let's just go into a little bit of a balance here. So holding onto your opposite foot. Bring the hip and heel together. Knee comes down. And then place the arm around to hold onto the inside part of your elbow. Just relax the shoulders there. Nice deep breathing. It's all about opening out through the hips. Okay, so we'll release that foot down. We'll pick the other leg up, holding again onto the inside part of your foot, or not the inside part of foot. Bring your heel into the hip, and then hold into the inside part of your elbow. And this side's quite stiff, I'm feeling that. Keep it going for a few more breaths. Then we'll just do our tree pose, and then we'll make our way down onto the mat. I'm going to start with back exercises today. Give our back quite a bit of attention. So release that foot. We'll place our right foot along the side of the left leg. Just dig your heel into anywhere that feels comfortable along the side of the leg. Then push your knee out as far as you can. And you can keep your hands down at your heart or your third eye if you're not feeling too balanced. If you're feeling good, arms come up. And then take your eye gaze up. Keep separating the toes of your supporting foot. So gently bring the arms down, foot comes down, and then we go back to the other side. So hands to either heart, third eye, or we lift. We will repeat this again at the end like we always do, just to test that your balance has been getting better as you do the class. And you should be able to look up then if you can't do so now. So gently bring the arms down, release the foot, and we're going to move down onto the mat. So I'm just going to take my vest off and I'm going to move the screen down. So come on down, get a drink of water if you feel that that's necessary for you. And then let's get into some back exercises down here on the mat. So we're on all fours to start with. Got our belly switched on. We've got one leg away with a nice flexed foot. Inhale, lift the heel, double toe down. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm even shocked looking at myself without all the clothes that I usually have on because it's winter. You should see me when I do my morning cardio session. I have 2 pairs of socks on. I have 2 pairs of pants on. I have my skins underneath my 2 thick jumpers. I have then a hair piece on, hoods, and then a big jacket on top. And my jacket, you've probably seen me. If you've seen me, I've got my pegs on my hoods to keep the hood up. I'm all about the fashion. I look terrible, but it doesn't matter because I'm warm. By the end, I'm sweating. I've got 2 pairs of gloves on too. To the diagonal, let's go. Feels like a while since I've been in shorts, that's for sure. Though, my brother, we meet each other on a Sunday for a walk, he's always in shorts. Don't get it. Down, down, lift. Shout out to you, Ronnie. One day I'll do my Pilates. 4 more. Feeling this in your lower back and your glute. And let's do 1 more. Bring it on in, lower it down, change to the other side. So flex the foot, inhale, lift, heel, double toe down. Tap, tap, elevate. Really brace in for your belly. Two more. To the diagonal out. Let's do it. Down, down, rise. Relax the shoulders, elongate the neck. Last 2. Okay, good. Straighten it out, lower it down, and we're going to come up onto our knees. Give our arms a bit of a break by bending forward. Your feet will kind of come off. Arms are bent. I've taken my knees a little bit wider than my hips, in fact, to stay balanced. Inhale, lift the arms up on an angle, then draw your shoulder blades together as you exhale. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale and bring it down. So this is giving your arms a break. In terms of your wrists, I don't want them to feel too sore. Inhale, lift, exhale, and four more. Then we're going to lie on our bellies to continue with more back. So you feel this probably in your upper back as well as your lower. Yeah, bring the arms down and let's lie down onto our belly. And we'll just have our arms rested for now. Our legs are hip width distance apart. Let's lift them up. Inhale, open, double clap. So before we did our percussion breath, when we're up on all fours, make sure your legs are up past your knees. Tap, tap, open. Oh, I've eaten not too long ago and I can feel it. This is why they say don't eat before Pilates. Not a very comfortable feeling when you're lying on your belly with a stomach full of food. Doesn't get your tummy contracted as well when it's got food in it. Just something to think about. 4 more. Hold it open, lift it up, bring the arms into a V forward and then lift them. Stay here. So this is now working upper as well as the lower back. Okay, so arms are sufficiently rested at the wrists that we can pop ourselves back up onto all fours and continue with a little bit more exercise here for our back. So like I said, we're giving our back quite a bit of attention to begin. So the leg that started up before, let's take that leg away again. Nice point in your toe, and then the other arm straight away, shoulders stay relaxed. So we've got a strong straight arm and leg. Each time you breathe out, stomach lifts. Two more. Now arm goes to the back, and then leg goes to the front corner. Or if you're doing the back leg, obviously the back corner for the leg and front to the arm. So it's a 90-degree angle at the arm. on the level of your body, okay? So you don't want to let it come down, straight out. Do 2 more, then we're going to give that area a stretch. So it stretches by bringing it in and bending it, and then holding on to the opposite foot and lifting up. And bring it on down. And then we're going to the opposite side. So straight with the leg, straight with the arm, shoulders bring them back. Oop. Sometimes balance gets the best of you, but we just keep on bracing in. So let's hit that angle. Front with the arm, diagonal back with the leg. They stay at your body height, so no dropping down, no lifting too high. Stay here, breathe. Blood coming down my arm. No strain. Holding onto your foot. Lift it up. Bring it in tight at your belly. And release it down. Come onto your knees again. Remember to open the knees out, bracing the belly in. Tip on forward. Your legs will probably want to lift like before. And then we're going to inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale straight. And then exhale bend. Inhale up. Exhale bend. Straight behind extend. Exhale and bend. 4-point move. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Keep going. Very strong in your back. Almost losing my balance every position tonight. Last one, let's go. And bring the arms down and come all the way onto your bellies again. Good job. So we're going to take our legs into a V, and then we're just going to lift them and lower them. Oh, so uncomfortable on the belly. Learn your lesson. Don't eat next time. Talking to myself, but if you've done the same thing, don't do it. I'm actually going to be changing the time of the classes, the nighttime classes. So from next week, obviously tomorrow night, I'm going to be at the gym. But from next week, the Tuesday and the Wednesday nights, I'll be bringing back the Wednesday night class to the online stream. They'll both be at 5:30 p.m. instead of 6:15. So 45 minutes earlier. Hopefully that'll suit you, especially if you're working from home. I think you can just come straight on from being at the office, your online office. All right, so listen, arms into a V, and they're going to move together. Last 2, please. All right, bring it in again. We're popping up onto all fours. Last lot of exercises here. So, opposite arm and leg. Let's start again with the leg that started first the last time, and opposite arm. Inhale, stretch away. Exhale, diagonal. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bring it down. Don't touch down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it away. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring it in. Keep it up. 4 more. So strong for your upper and lower back. Last 2 here. Good breathing, keep it strong. Land down and change straight up. So remember, you're not just doing the breath without thinking about the contraction in your belly. So each outward breath, you're actively pulling the belly upward, opposing the gravity, yeah? 3 more. Last 1, and then we're hopping up onto the knees. All right, so up onto your knees, you can take them a bit wider than your hips so that you're staying supported, you're coming down, legs obviously are lifting, your arms are going to be straight here, and we're just slowly lifting up initially. Four more. All right, pulse it up, go. Shoulders down, relaxed. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, work that back, yeah? And bring it down onto your belly for the last time, okay? And we're going to have our legs sticked up together, and we're just lifting, then opening, then closing, and then lowering it down. So inhale up, exhale, open, inhale, bring it together, exhale and bring it down. Of course, you can have your forehead down if you need to. That way your spine stays in a nice neutral alignment. Okay, so with the arms, it looks like this. Lift, open both, close both, and lower. If you don't want to do the arms, you just continue with the legs. 4 more. Last 1, team, and this will be it for the back. Alright, just come into a stretch. Release it here. Should be nice, like you've done a really good strengthening session for your back, and this is a nice release. So we're going to flip ourselves over and lie on our back. We'll do planks later. Don't think I'm forgetting about them. I just think that we need to change it up a little bit and roll onto our back first. So we're going to start with our basic abdominal strengtheners. Why not? So chin tucks into the chest, head and shoulders are lifted. You're checking out your tummy. You're seeing nice full stomach here. But when you breathe out, your tummy's moving down. That's really crucial. Inhale to prepare you. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale and lift it up. So when you're looking at your tummy, you're seeing that it's moving down. And that's only going to happen if you let all that stale air out. So smaller now. We're coming up as you exhale, halfway back, and then rise again. Just halfway. Couple more to go, and then we're going to go even smaller again. So little ones coming your way. Exhale on the up, centimetre back, coming down, and then we go up again. This is all about the upper belly. If, like me, you've had too much food, not too long prior to starting the class, it's going to be hard to get that contraction. So you're going to work extra strong with the breath and with the pulling down. Two more. Next one, we're going to hold it up. Bring the arms forward. You can straighten your legs if you need to. Breath to prepare you, and then peel. Super, super slow. And then as soon as you get up, you're sitting tall, bracing in, and then coming back halfway. Shoulders stay back. Legs move them away so you're feeling nice and supported there. Palms facing down. And we're just going to touch the ground with your fingertips. Inhale up, and then touch down. So this is going to feel really strong in your deep core abdominals. Not too many more here. Just keep relaxing the shoulders for me. Stay here. Turn your palms back towards one another and just slowly bring yourself back down. Super slow, control it. I know you want to have a stretch, but I'm not going to give you one. We're going to go straight into some lower belly. So we've got our legs lifted up and then just move them away so the hip angle is greater than 90 degrees. And then we're going to inhale, open, exhale and close. Toes stay together. Inhale, open knees. Exhale and close them together. Now you should already be feeling this in the lower abdominals if you're doing it right. Contraction here. Now keep this angle, and what we're going to do is just extend the legs from the knees and then bend in. Now I'm going to ask you to do me a favour and just separate your legs slightly. So that way the legs are not leaning on each other now. They're coming up independently of one another, working you tighter into the belly. Just 4 more. Alright, bring the heels down, chin tucks into the chest, and we're going to roll up again. So basic abdominal strengtheners. We're only doing 2 rounds today. This is round 2. Going up and then halfway back. So we're making it more challenging each time we make it smaller. It's more tension there to keep you holding up. I don't know if it's true, but apparently I read that Aquarina had a case of the coronavirus in their pools. So they had to shut the pool for a deep clean. I don't know if that's true. So I'd like to verify if it is or isn't. Interesting. I think people were too complacent. Too many people out doing too many different things. I can vouch for Fitness First, been great. Really isolating keeping people in their separate spots. Can't complain about it. I'll miss being back then, but tomorrow night we'll give it a big farewell. Come up, exhale. Centimetre back, tiny lift and lower. But 6 weeks of sacrifice again. Hopefully everybody plays their part this time, hey? Don't do the wrong thing when we open up again on the other side. It's so crucial that we all try and do our bit. 2 more. Okay, so we're going to hold this one up. Shoulders stay relaxed, and then very slowly we're peeling again. Super, super slow. Sitting tall, coming back halfway, shoulders stay relaxed, move the legs away, palms facing down, just gently touch down again. Now what we're going to do, if you want more, I think I might do it with a pointed toe. So if you want to join me, you can keep going with what you were doing before, keeping your heels down. Otherwise, pointed toe, tapping, alternating tapping fingers and then toes. Last 2. Just gently roll yourselves back. Very, very slow. Now no break just yet. Legs. Up we come. One leg's straight, one leg's bent, and they cross. Then you change straight leg and bent leg. Four more. Not too many because it's so intense. And bring your knees in, roll yourselves up. And yes, now it is time for some planks. You're probably like, why are you so happy about that? Because I love planks. They're so good for us. Why wouldn't we love planks? So it's all about the core still. We've just done a whole heap of core, upper, lower, deep core and superficial. Planks work that all. Hands, knees are obviously your option, or up onto your toes. Sit the legs up, shoulders away from the ears, in through the nose, out through your mouth. Gently ease yourselves onto your elbows, so we'll give our wrists a bit of a break. We'll continue on though with our planking. Always ensure that your bottom is not lifted. Doesn't matter if your knees are down or if you're up on your toes, but you need to have your bottoms low. Not letting your hips drop in the process. Mini break. Let's just come onto the elbows, pull forward and have a stretch into our sphinx. We are going to do a few more planks. We're not doing any movement in our planks tonight. They're completely still, just to focus on technique. Really, really important. You might find your heart rate's already lifted. You can feel that you're breathing a little bit heavier. That's a good thing. So tuck your toes, legs together, onto your knees or up on your toes with me. Back into your heels. Step up. Shoulders drop. Just 2 more breaths. And then we're going to do a stretch in our child's pose. So knees apart, toes together, sit on the back. Release. Now listen, we've done a whole lot of back at the start. We've just done a whole lot of front. And now let's just do a bit of sides to really get the core workout complete. All right, so we're going to be up on our knees. So we'll start by working our right side. So right arm behind, we've got our knees wider than the hips. This is just a bit of an easy stretch, but also toning at the same time. So move down to the left. Inhale up, exhale and lower. Just readjust. I feel like my boobs look like they're out of position. What's the problem with big boobs? They move a lot. You have to readjust them. Look, touch wood. They've done the right thing by my babies. Still breastfeeding the youngest, so happy to have them functioning well. That's the main thing. 2 more. Alright, both arms up, breath in, come down, but this time you stop here on the exhalation. Hold, inhale, and then exhale, come back up. Hold to breathe in, exhale and move on down. Just stop here, and then you breathe again, and then we come back up. Now give yourself a little bit of a micro adjustment. So when you come down on this one, your bottom shoulder comes slightly forward, your top shoulder goes slightly back. Hold breath in, and then come up. Hold here, come on down. Hold, and then bring it back up. Lucky last. Okay, so weight comes over your left leg, your right foot goes out. We come on down and we just open our heart a bit more and stay put. Open the arms out, come onto the tippy toes or lift. I don't know why it feels so long since I've done online. Maybe because it's been a long time since I've done online at night, because it's been, last week it was a write-off, so the week before, yeah, maybe that's why. Bring it on in. So, everything on the other side. Left arm goes behind, your knees go out wide again and come on down. Exhale down. Yeah, so just remember, from next week, I'm going to be back here on the Tuesday and the Wednesday, but at 5:30 p.m. rather than 6:15. I'm going to do a little live stream after this, just talking about the new times, just so that people can refer back to it if they need to. Couple more. And we're going to make it a little bit slower and only move ourselves with the exhalation. So hold it up, breath in, exhale down. Hold breath in, and then exhale, come up. Hold breath in, exhale on down. Hold breath in, slowly come up. You want to make that micro adjustment for me, and I hope you all do. Your bottom shoulder comes slightly forward as your top shoulder comes back. Hold it there, and then slightly up. And again. Not too many more. And we're going to weight ourselves over the right side. Your left foot comes out. Come on down. Shoulders stay relaxed. Slight adjustment, opening out. And open. Toes, and then lift. Staying here. Oh yeah, good job. Hey, we're going to make our way up to standing. So if you can, just take your time coming up and have a drink of water if you get dizzy. And let's get into some balancing. So shift that away. Left arm out. Yes, we're still going with these balances. I'm not giving up. And given we're in the shutdown and even longer, more time to get better. Push the leg out if you can. If not, just hold on to the knee. Okay, bring it in. Lower it down. Other arm, other knee. Flex the foot to pick up that toe and drive the heel out. Okay, bring it in. Let's step onto our left foot. Float our arms out and then lift your back foot. Arms to the side. Come on up. Switch it over. Arms float. Left leg lifts. Okay, come on out of that. Let's do our tree. So right foot on, the knee goes out. You'll feel more balanced because we work the core so strongly. Shoulders stay relaxed. Eyebrows can go up if you can. Okay, change it over. I bet you can look up now if you couldn't before. That's the beauty of Pilates. Your core, just keeping it strong makes everything better and easier. You stand taller, you feel more stable. As we get older, definitely a benefit for us. So bring the arms down, release that foot. Let's just do some shoulder rolls. I'm going to take my hair out to do the live stream for my timetable for next week. Make myself a bit more presentable. So shake it out. Give yourselves a clap. Thanks so much for joining me, and hope to see you, if not tomorrow morning, Friday morning. I'll be back Saturday morning, and Monday morning. It's all going to be back on like it was last time. All right. Take care. Bye.